like ranking jobs based on how drunk I'd have to be to do these jobs. Maybe your job's on the list. If it ain't, put it in the comments and maybe it'll make the next video. But let's get into it. Mailman. How drunk do I got to be a mailman? First of all, I don't know if I would even have to be drunk to be a mailman, but I think I would like to be drunk being a mailman. Because all day, brother, I'm driving around the city like this. I'm giving Lonnie Larry's mail. I'm giving James Janet's mail. Everybody's mail is probably going to the wrong spot. I'm just letting you know because there ain't no way I'm not driving around vibing out to some Leonard Skinner, big dog, while I'm throwing the mail out. With that being said, mailmen do have to deal with a bunch of bullshit. I mean, dogs chasing them. They're having to pull over on the side of the road. People having to go around them. It's probably a little sketchy. People don't slow down. People are fucking idiots. They don't slow down. People bitching at them about their packages and their mail, blaming them because they lost their mail. So, honestly, in order for me to be a mailman, not only would it be fun to be drunk, but I think I'd have to be drunk. So we're going to put mailman in the drunk category for now, and we're going to move on to the next job on my list, which is going to be over-the-road truck driver. Another one that I think would be fun if I had to do this job. Now, over-the-road truck driver is a rough job. You don't get to well, most of them are skipping their showers. They're pissing in grocery bags, shitting in grocery bags. All right, they're not brushing their teeth. They're eating gas station food. Their diet's horrible. Picking up lot lizards. Most of them are going purposely to these shitty gas stations that have the lot lizards. They're not going to the nice gas stations. I ain't a big fan of doing a whole lot of driving, to be honest. So if I'm doing truck driving, I don't want to truck drive. Man, I don't want to wait in line at a gas station to take a shower. I don't want to be constantly eating gas station food, sleeping in a little small cab, being away from my family for 7 days a week, 6 days a week, months at a time sometimes, just depending on what industry exactly and what company. And man, I'm going to have to be I'm going to have to be wasted to be a truck driver, dude, all the time. And don't worry about driving or awareness on the road. It's a proven scientific fact that alcohol increases your awareness on the road. Your vision is wider. You can see things. Let's move on from that. Next, we got oil rig hand. Now, I can tell you from experience, if I ever go back on a rig, I am going to have to be pretty fucking fucked up. I'm going to have some alcohol. It's going to be, instead of coffee, it will be beer, and it'll move on from beer to whiskey. By the end of the day, I'm going to be fucked up because I've done that. I worked on workover rigs most of it for most of the 7 years I was in the oil field. I've done a little bit of drilling rig. Done one for a day, and then I done it again for a day. Both times I gave 2-day notice, baby. I went in there and said, hey, here's your 2-day notice. And that's not a notice of 2 days. I mean, I'm quitting, and you're noticing. I was nice enough to tell them I was quitting, that I was gone. So at least there's that. But in order to do this, man, because I hate it so much, dude. Miserable ass job in the elements. Everybody's fucking badasses out there. The management or the foremans, the tool pushers talk to you like shit out there. It's one of the worst environments I've ever fucking worked in. I hate that. I hate that kind of work, dude. You get nasty all the time. God damn it, you do not get paid enough. All right, them guys make a lot of money, but no matter how much money they make, it's not enough. We're putting it in blackout. I'm gonna have to be fucking blacked out drunk every time. If I'm back on a rig, big dog, I'm gonna be fucked up, all right? I'm probably not gonna make it. And by not gonna make it, I mean I'm probably gonna be in the old casket, man. I can't do it no more. Moving on, we got iron worker. Ooh. And what is iron worker? That's an easy ass job, dude. These guys think they're so fucking, man, these guys think they're like God tier level fucking. We walk across beams all day. You're tied off. You got these lanyards that stretch and take most of the impact. Man, you're not. Them guys that built New York and stuff, man, them guys were doing that shit with nothing on. All right, they thought they had the belly belts. They wouldn't wear them. Well, first of all, the belly belts wouldn't work anyway. It would kill them dead and probably be a little bit more painful, honestly, than hitting the fucking pavement. So that's probably a non-argument. But they thought wearing anything to protect you from falling was just It was just for pussies, man. You wasn't a man if you didn't go up on that beam without anything. And they thought it slowed the job. Well, they thought it made men careless, right? Anytime you put fall protection on, it makes you careless because you don't care if you fall. That's the way they thought about it, which is absolutely ridiculous, dude. Honestly, I'm glad that they have fall protection now, especially since I did work on the rigs and I loved my fall protection. I ain't even gonna lie. But to do iron worker, I'm gonna have to, I don't really want to be up there with the wind blowing, fucking clanging and beating on shit and all that. And it's gonna be hot as hell and safety and shit. I'm gonna have to let me see, let me show y'all here. So yeah, it's gonna have to well, I'll put it in drunk. I'd have to be drunk to do it at least. It's not something I want to do, but it don't look like that hard of a job, to be honest. I mean, you're just walking across beams all day. You might be toting some bolts or toting something. I don't know. It don't look that hard, man. Let's move on to the next job. Porta potty cleaner. Hell yeah. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. If I got the choice, I'm not doing that job. I'm going to have to be down bad to be up in there cleaning somebody's shit. Vacuuming shit up, cleaning the porta john. Man, no, sir. I'm going to have to be down bad. I'm going to be on my dick bad. I think I would probably take my family and we would go find us a nice bridge to live under before I fucking resort to having to go clean porta potties. Now, I say that until that time comes, but that's just the way that I'm feeling right now. Dude, to go clean porta potties, dude, I'm going to have to be fucking at least wasted to be doing that job. I'm going to have to be wasted. And what's bad is I'm going to be so fucking wasted, I'll probably fall in the porta, like in the toilet part. And it'd be worse than it would be if I was sober. But that's just a job that I'm going to have to be, there's going to have to be alcohol involved for me to do that job. I can't even lie, y'all. Let's move on from that. All right, we got prison guard on here. I just put a bunch of random jobs on here, by the way. Prison guard. I don't want to be in there with a bunch of you motherfucker. I know you, motherfucker. You was in prison, and I don't want to be in there having to babysit you. All right. All these prisoners, man, a lot of them have these fucking thuggish mindsets, and oh my God, it's still elementary or junior high type of shit where they're fighting over candy bars and fighting over a piece of gum and doing butt stuff to each other and all. Man, I really don't want to be involved in any of that. Dude, I would never be a prison guard. I would never, ever be a prison guard, man. Have y'all seen Orange is the New Black? Do y'all want to deal with that shit? All the drama that goes on in there, dude. I got to be blackout to even be a prison guard. I don't even want to remember anything. I don't even want to know what's going on if I'm a prison guard. I ain't doing that shit sober. Get fucked. I ain't doing that shit sober. Let's move on from that one. That's bullshit. Have we done? Let's see what we've done. Coal miner. They get to work in the shade all day, and it must be nice, dude. They never have to work in the hot sun. Eat in the shade, work in the shade, take breaks in the shade. If you can play Minecraft, you can be a coal miner. It is the same thing, the same level of difficulty. If I was coal mining, Minecrafted, I would want one of those carts that slide on the rails or roll on the rails, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we got to hop in them things every morning, ride them bad boys down the rails and get on down there to work and get my pickaxe and get after it, big dog. I'm pretty sure they use power tools now. I lost the word for a minute. I'm pretty sure they use power tools now and shit, but I'd have a pickaxe. I don't know. I just feel like it's a pretty easy job, to be honest, coal mining. I mean, you're in the shade all day. How hard could that be? All of them get the black lung, die early or whatever, but that's, who wants to live forever anyway? Who wants to live that long anyway, dude? I believe I could do coal miner. I believe I could do it buzzed. Now, you know what? I could do coal miner sober. I ain't even gonna lie. I think I could do it sober. The shit looks so easy. I think I could do it sober. Honestly. And you know what? As a matter of fact, iron worker looks so easy. I'm gonna put it, we're gonna drag it back to sober. Because I think I could do it sober. I ain't even gonna lie. I might change my mind on that here in a minute, but let's move on to the next one. Where are we at now? All right, we're at plumber. Plumber's one of them jobs I cannot believe people actually get paid to do. I can't see me paying somebody to come plumb for me, dude. I will go to fucking Lowe's and buy the pieces I need and glue them together, dude. How hard can it be? If you have water over here and you want it to go over here, I mean, you just buy the correct pieces that fit together and you make it go over there. Gravity, dude. Gravity. If you want it to turn, buy a 90 or whatever the fuck, dude. If you need it to split by a T or Y, I don't know why people get paid to be plumber. I do know why. Because people are lazy. Lazy as shit. And they got too much money. I don't know, man. I just can't believe people get paid to do that. Like, it's crazy. It's so damn easy, dude. But you are having to play in people's shit just like the Porta John. I mean, you get called out to unstop some shit and all that, man, just like the Porta John. So I'm going to be honest. I couldn't do plumbing, not because it's a hard job. I think it's easy, but because of having to deal with other people's shit. You know what I mean? Like, pun intended and not intended, because you're having to... There's no telling what all kind of blockages and stuff you have in unstop, man. And it would just piss me off all the time. I don't know. I'd have to be fucked up to be honest. I'd have to be wasted to do that. That's a dumb job. That's a stupid ass job, y'all. Let's move on before it pisses me off. We got to move on before that pisses me off. Next, we got elementary school bus driver immediately telling you right now that I got to be at least wasted to do this job. Them badass kids, your badass kids. If I can't bring my belt with me or a switch or something, tear their little asses up, you damn right I'm going to have to be wasted to do this job. Because I got to get some kind of fun out of it. Well, we hitting every goddamn pothole. We hitting every bump. I'm doing just like the school buses that drive around me do. We not stopping at four ways. We not stopping for red lights. Fuck that, dude. Driving, getting it, drinking, slamming them, baby. Beer 12 or 30. Hitting the motherfucking back roads, big dog. I don't give it what they doing back there. I don't give a shit what they doing back there. I'm ready to drop these motherfuckers off. Get my fucking paycheck, big dog. And I am drinking the entire time. I ain't gonna lie. To do school bus driving, baby, I'm gonna have to be wasted. I can't deal with that shit. I cannot deal with other people's kids. They piss me off. They bad as hell. Oh, the next one on the list. One of the hardest jobs that there is, honestly. I joke a lot about jobs being easy. I joke a lot about these other jobs. I can't believe they're jobs. I can't believe people get paid to do this. This job is one of my least... It's one of my least... It's... How do I put this? It is the least job that I would want to do, right? Earlier I said I'd live under a bridge before I cleaned Porta Johns. I think I would live under a bridge before I'd done this. I think I would do it. And that's Starbucks, or not necessarily Starbucks, but it's just barista, right? Coffee barista. That is a hard job, man. We're going to put it in wasted. I'm going to have to be at least wasted, baby. All right, you come up in the coffee shop at fucking 5:30 a.m. wanting... Or it's probably going to be your wife, your woman, and she's wanting a boba latte, tea, extra cream, upside down, whipping sauce, caramel. Bitch, what the fuck? No, hell no. And then think about it, man. You got to deal with rude-ass customers. Fuck that, dude. I'm putting it in blackout. It's going in blackout. That's going in blackout. I can't deal with people, dude. If I got to deal with the public, I got to be in blackout, dude. Think about it. Barista and people wanting coffee. I'm putting alcohol in everybody's coffee. You come into my coffee store, you're getting a shot. All right. When you ask for an extra shot, it ain't gonna be caffeine. Promise you that. But hey, this was fun. I enjoy making these videos. I plan to do plenty more. Y'all give me some ideas in the comments, man. I got a lot of ideas of videos like this to do, but y'all give me some ideas. Let me put the list back up here so y'all can, well, fuck it. Let me do the outro. If you watched this far, thank you for watching. Consider liking and subscribing, man. Remember, most of these are jokes. Most of them. Some of them ain't. But anyway, y'all have a good night, evening, day, whatever it is where you are.